Test 1 2 1 2. So, hi, the first visitor of our live stream from 1inch. I'm going to talk today or right now about the security of 1inch, how secure is 1inch, because we got a lot of requests from our users to just explain how we handle the security for the aggregation and swaps and token transfers on 1inch. If you have any question, just write here in the chat and I will answer. So we should wait a little bit. I will share the link to everyone. Hope some more people will join. So feel free to write in the chat. You're welcome. I would talk today about security at 1inch. Very, very important topic. And I'm also open to answer your questions as well. So we should wait maybe a little bit for more people. Hi Jovian, I hope I spelled it right. Yeah, I just decided to make a live stream. We have a brand new YouTube channel, so I started to record videos and publish it, and now we are allowed to make also live streams. That's great. Yeah, that YouTube allowed us to do that. So you ask in the case of another bull peak, how quickly do you expect gas token supply to be completely consumed? I guess there is a lot of gas tokens on different wallets right now. There we can actually check it out, and you will see there's actually a lot of people who own gas token, and we mint also a gas token and also buy it on Uniswap. So if you have any gas token, sell it please on Uniswap. We will buy it for sure. And yeah, it's like right now 320 addresses who hold gas token, and it's not a lot. We have here analytics. Hodlers here. Here's a nice chart, token hodlers chart, and you see there's a guy who has 23% of the gas token. And it's a lot, like 5K. It's a lot, really a lot of money as well. And yeah, I guess the supply will not completely consumed because everyone can mint it. Also mint for like a higher gas price. It depends on the needs. So and yeah, but nice thing, yeah, with the gas token. So I would, I guess, start to talk about the security of 1inch. I hope some more people will join. I didn't announce this live stream, and we'll see. Maybe some people will join. All right. So I plan to talk about the security at 1inch. It's very, very important topic. A lot of people ask us what is behind the idea here, for example, for approving tokens on 1inch. We have two options. We invented kind of, or we introduced possibility to 1 second, need to connect to MetaMask. We introduced to button mode for approving tokens, and can maybe find a token which I didn't approve yet. So like this BCDT. So, and you can see we offer you as a user to approve this exact amount which you can swap on 1inch, or also infinity amount. Infinity amount means like we set a huge number which you as a user cannot consume in your whole life, and it's like infinity. And some of the people asked to about this infinity proof, how secure that is, and I'm going to explain. Infinity proof is actually a bad thing, yeah, for all projects. You as user, you shouldn't trust anyone, yeah. If you infinity proof to a protocol or to a smart contract, it can be that the admin with the admin key can just transfer all the tokens to own wallet from your wallet, yeah, because of this approve. In our case, we built extra security layer. I'm going to talk about that, which protects the people from any manipulation from any side, yeah, not only from our side. We don't have any admin keys. We have only shutdown button, yeah, where we can just send a transaction, and no swaps and no transfers would be possible anymore. It's like our manner how we work. Yeah, we don't like admin keys. Right now there are a lot of projects who has admin keys like Compound, Aave, Fulcrum, and other projects who own admin keys. And from my point of view, it's very dangerous. Yeah, it's also one point from legal perspective. If you have a protocol and you have admin keys and you have actually access to the money of the users, it's a dangerous thing. Also, yeah, there's also regulation. Like if you have access to the money of your users, you should maybe have insurance. Yeah, maybe someone would hack your MacBook or Windows PC and steal your keys and use it to transfer all the money into your own pocket. Yeah, it's very, very I would say a hard topic to discuss. I don't like to blame someone. I don't like to blame anyway anytime. I would like to mention this. Yeah, you as user, you should take care about the security and the smart contracts, and about what you're really using. Yeah, how we protect the user, our user in our solution. I'm going to explain you. So here in this example, you can set like limit unlock, like I have here maybe 100 BCDT, whatever this token it is. I don't know. um, you can unlock this specific amount, and then you can swap this specific amount, and then our smart contract would not have any approve to your wallet to transfer the tokens. The idea behind the approvals is to have the possibility in a smart contract to transfer tokens from your wallet. Yeah, this is actually very, very dangerous thing, and because of that, these smart contracts should have at least internal audits of maybe like we did it, and later then public audits by external companies to be sure that no funds can be lost, yeah, or stolen. So and this infinity proof I explained already. You just give unlimited proof, and our smart contract can actually transfer unlimited tokens, but only on your request. Yeah, this is very important, and every smart contract developer should take care that only on user request, on user transaction, the transfer should be executed. So about our smart contract, you can click here to this link, and you will see our smart contract on Etherscan. There's uploaded source code. This source code is not under open source license because it was like deployed as under IP right. We built it, the first version we built on a hackathon last year on ETH New York, and I extended it a little bit over time. And the last deployment was, I can show you, last deployment was 220 days ago. Yeah, since 220 days we run this smart contract without any incidents. So I already said this is under IP right. We publish for the community. We have an open source protocol. You can use it. It's under MIT license, but this piece of code is not under open source. It's open for reading, but not open source. Just to make it clear. If you would like to use it, just ask us, and you can get an approval from our side if you need. Yeah, if you want to use that. So I'm going to show you, I will make it bigger, how it looks like. Maybe some people heard about us, the Cryptomaniacs. We are actually hackathon guys, but we participated on a lot of hackathons in the last 1.5 years, almost every month, sometimes twice, and we won a lot of prizes, sponsor prizes, main stage prizes as well, from ETH Global, for example. So, and initially we started to work with Anton, with my co-founder, by doing live streams with security audits of smart contracts. What we did, we just opened a smart contract in a live stream like I do right now. And we just went through the code and explained how it works. Yeah, so I can do maybe similar thing and shortly go through the smart contract, and then at the end I can show you like diagram which explains it maybe better. So if you have any questions, just write in the chat and I will try to answer. So, okay, let us start with the main smart contract. We added here an extension, shutdownable, so we are able to shut down if we get any information from someone that we have maybe a bug. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we are good. Yeah, because we did internal audit, external audit, and we run with the smart contract since 220 days. Yeah. So we have also insurance, centralized, like real traditional insurance for bugs. If I do some mistakes in the bug, my personnel from my own company, which is responsible for some parts of or for the development of the source code, not for operation, but for development of the source code. If my company make a mistake and publish a bug, the insurance will cover that. We had already a case where in the front end we did small mistake and the user swapped with really high price slippage, and our insurance paid back. And at the end, the arbitrage trader who just grabbed the money, they paid back as well, and so we were good. It's very, very also important to have kind of insurance and be responsible for what you do. Of course, we have in terms and conditions that you are responsible for what you're doing, but still we try to keep everything safe. Yeah. So I'm going to walk through the code and explain how we work. So this is the main contract. So we are able to shut down, but not more. Yeah. So to prevent maybe scenarios like what happens with dforce, for example. We have small extension for 0x protocol. We actually don't use it anymore. We have another implementation already. So what we do here, we declare here some libraries which we use SafeMath to keep it safe in mathematical calculations. We use universal ERC20. It's a small library to keep the transfers very easy, handleable, and we have some library for extension external calls. Yeah. We protect our users by additional security layer. We create on the creation time of the contract a small smart contract, like sub smart contract, which get the approvals. I can show you in the diagram how it looks like. You as user, one sec. Okay, yeah, Hector is the user of the 1inch, and some people ask in the chat about Russian language. I would prefer to stay in English because they have a huge English community. So I know, guys, you remember the time where we published everything in Russian, but right now we speak or try to reach to all people in the world, and the common language is English. So here in our case we have the user, the actor, and you have to approve. First we have to approve to our smart contract token holder. This is a sub smart contract of the 1inch contract. I will show you also in the contract. So you have to approve specific amount of tokens, maybe like unlimited or maybe like specific amount. Then if you try then to swap on 1inch smart contract, you send a transaction, and the smart contract try to get the tokens from the user by using the token holder smart contract, which can only transfer tokens from user and send it back to the main smart contract of 1inch. So, and this security layer protect the 1inch contract to do it only once in the beginning of the transaction. We use arbitrary calls, and arbitrary calls are actually really dangerous if you don't have any security layer, and we have one which protect us. And we are able, because of these arbitrary calls, we are able to swap really in flexible manner through our own 1inch protocol. We built on protocol. We use it under the hood. We call it right now 1split, but we will use in the future maybe better word, maybe 1inch aggregation protocol. This is an open source project and under MIT license, so you don't have to care about the license if you build on top or with this protocol. It's under MIT. Yeah. You also feel free to contribute. So, and our protocol is able to swap among DEXs, yeah, and we are able to bundle and unbundle tokens. We are able to find paths through jumping between connector tokens and swap any token to any token for the best rate on the DEX market. So, and back to the token holder. This is a smart contract, sub-smart contract, which is deployed at creation time of 1inch, and the user gave only approvals to token holders, token holder contract, and not directly to the 1inch. Yeah, and because of this security layer, the 1inch is only allowed only once in the beginning of the transaction to transfer the tokens. And that means you're safe. As user, you're safe, your money are safe. So, and in the code, it looks like here, you can see we have the constructor. We gave the owner of the contract, and the owner can only shut down the smart contract, not more. We provide also the gas token address, because we burn a gas token and reduce the gas costs for the users. Yeah, the transaction costs like almost the half of the real gas costs of the transaction. So, and we actually we were thinking first about fee, but we don't have any on top fees on the swaps. This is old implementation, and we were playing around with that and decided to not use it because it makes no sense to charge on top fees on our aggregation. Because then we will maybe run into this problem that we will not able to provide the best price on the DEX market. And our promise is we provide the best price on the DEX market by aggregating among a huge amount of liquidity sources. So, and here you can see we have like this token spender, token hodler here. Actually, in the newer version, which we plan to release, we I guess called it token hodler, but yeah, this is token spender here, and we put it here two parameters, gas token and the owner, yeah, and we transferred the ownership of 1inch smart contract to the owner here provided by this parameter, and we set the fee. But how I already mentioned, we have no on top fees on 1inch. So, and the token spender looks like that. This is a small contract with safe ERC20 library to just keep it simple with transferring tokens. It's a small helper. So the owners here declared the gas token and the gas token owner. So we need gas token owner to transfer the gas tokens to our own wallet if we don't want to have any gas token on the smart contract. It's like legacy a little bit, because we deployed multiple versions of our smart contract, and we had to withdraw the gas token after new deployment of the contract. So the very important part is this function, claim tokens. So claim tokens is called by our smart contract here only in the beginning of the transaction, and it claim only from the MSG sender, from the sender of the transaction, the tokens to 1inch smart contract by using the proxy token spender smart contract. So, and you can see here require is that the MSG sender is the owner, yeah, and the owner is our 1inch smart contract. And here is the simple transfer, safe transfer from the user who call the function, and the amount. So you can see only in the beginning we do transferring the tokens, And after that, we protect, like we have here external calls, arbitrary calls, and we protect here to avoid multiple transfers, yeah, from the spender and from the wallet user wallets with this require, yeah. The address which we call shouldn't be the address of the spender, yeah. So there's no possibility to transfer more tokens also from someone else, yeah. Actually, you can theoretically build a command and execute here to just transfer the tokens, but we don't allow that, yeah. This is our security layer here in this place. This is this security layer. We protect to transfer extra tokens, yeah. Yeah, and actually, yeah, we execute here a lot of commands which could looks like, okay, swap on balancer 10 percentages, 90 percentages on Uniswap, for example. So, and there's a little bit more return back all unswapped tokens. So like no token should be after this transaction be anymore in the contract, because someone else can just take it, yeah, and we transfer the tokens to the sender back if there is some leftovers there. All right. Yeah, and the very important part is also the min return amount. So in the front end, we set the min return amount of the user. Actually, what you see in the swap process, I can show you maybe here, $100 to Ether. If you click to swap now, you see this verification window. It's also very important to have it. You can verify the tokens which you have, what you want to swap and what you will get. Yeah, you can click to it and you will land on Etherscan to verify that it's the right token. Yeah, and you see also the price slippage, and you see also the estimated gas costs. Yeah, and, in dollars as well. So, and if you click to verify, we set the min return amount. Yeah, this is this min return amount subtracted max price slippage. So you can set here maximum price slippage, like I accept price drop for 0.5 percentages, or maybe 0.1 percentages, or maybe 0, yeah, as well. The thing is, if you swap $100,000, you should take care that you set maybe 0.1. It can be that in the transaction time when you send, like with fast, yeah, not with instant, it can be that someone was faster than you and swapped, and the rate changed, yeah, and you will get less. And what we do to protect the user to loss, or to get less than expected, yeah, we set this min return amount, and we ask here and here in this line that the return amount which the user should get, yeah, here, and which should be transferred to the user, should be at least the min return amount defined here in the front end at swap time. Yeah. This by subtracting this maximum acceptable price slippage. Guys, if I see three people watching, it's great. I didn't announce that live stream, and I'm really happy that someone just joined it. This video is also recording, and I will publish it after that live stream. But if you have any questions, just write in the chat, and give me a thumbs up. Yeah, if you like that we show more transparency and explain how that works. Yeah, we try to educate people to better understand. Yeah, DeFi, better understand our protocol, and so on. So, so how you can see, we have security layer where we protect the transfers of tokens. Oh, Anton, you wanna join maybe? Like in old good times. And we protect the people by using a require statement to not return less than expected. If there is less, then the transaction will just revert and you will not lose anything. Of course, you have to pay the transaction fees, but it's like Ethereum, you know. Yeah, Anton is writing. He is coding a new feature for 1inch, and stay tuned. We deliver soon new protocols, not only aggregation protocols. We have more in plans. We have all working MVPs already to extend our protocol to deliver more value for the DeFi space. So that's actually one more point maybe about gas token. We burned it, so you can see at the end of the transaction we burned it, and to reduce the gas costs. Yeah, and how it looks like I can show you. You can take any transaction, and you can see we distract smart contracts. We burn the gas token. Yeah, and you can see the estimation was around 3 millions, and it's actually a little bit overestimated to make a little bit room for the burning of gas token, because gas token needs also gas. Yeah, and you can see that guy just spent 805,000 of gas instead of 1,000,006 around. Yeah, that's actually it. Maybe back to the diagram again. Use user, you have to approve our proxy smart contract, which is protected. Yeah, and only this smart contract is allowed to transfer any tokens from your wallet. We offer also a button to lock. Yeah, you don't have to trust us. I say to everyone, just only unlock what you need. Of course, you can use infinite unlock, but you can also lock it. Yeah, after you don't need it anymore, like you did some trades, and you don't need for the next days. You can just log it if you like. Yeah. But back to the chart, to the diagram. So you approve to the token spender, token holder, and they is only allowed to transfer the tokens. And on the swap process, the 1inch smart contract asks the token spender holder, the proxy contract, to transfer from the user the tokens and transfer to the 1inch smart contract. So and additional security layer, actually it's like that. Yeah, where we protect the people to not get less than expected. Yeah, this is also very important. So that's actually it. If you like what we are doing here at 1inch, also trying to show more transparency, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe our channel if you like, and share it with your friends, colleagues, and keep swapping. See you guys.